Hello guys, how you doing today? Here we are. This is what you want to see when you log into a game, right? It's like, wow, thank you. That was fun. Okay, this is all right. But at least it's getting sorted out. We've got helicopters on duty. Oh man, two of them came in for that. So now we're just gonna have to wait, I guess, for some road people to show up and clean up the mess. Or wow, that one's just burned out. Just totally borked that car. Man, what a mess. Look at this. Right across both lanes. Oh man, that's like driving to Toronto over the holidays, you know? That's yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? They'll sort it out. I have faith in them that they can do this without any help from me at all. Now, I just noticed here our population is dropping. So that means somebody's whining about something and I don't know what it is because who's paying attention? What is this going? High resource costs. Yeah, you know, I get that, but that comes and goes. That really, what are these guys even? High resource. Ha ha ha. Oh, there we go. I mean, how bad can we be doing? Our space program is rocking, okay? You know what I'd like here, actually, though? What are these buildings? Well, that is, oh, look at this. We have a residence that's creeping up toward 5. Ooh, happy freaking joy. Let's go check some of these over here, actually. This is like the primo neighborhood over here, you know, with the abandoned buildings. That's good. Okay, then. But we have, these are off. Okay, that's creeping up toward 5. We're getting there. If you see a 5, you just gotta kind of assume that it's an office because getting offices up to 5 is that easy. They just do. They're happy. It's like, yeah, look, we have elevators and great views, and I have a corner, you know, a corner office with a view across the city. I am the lead. Yeah, that one's easy. This, well, we're getting there. They're getting there. We will get to 5 yet. I know we will. I have faith. I've tried to give this neighborhood everything possible to be as happy and joyful as it can be. They have a lot of things. The Evermoose Estates. These are the posh places in this town. But you know what? I will bet you anything we still need more schools because we just always need schools. Always, always. Elementary schools are always completely, I don't know. Apparently we have, oh, look at this. So you just pack them in. We get all these schools in here. And I mean, this, there's 3 there. We got there. It's just, they're everywhere. We just got like all the schools. And back here in this corner, we have like a high school and then a college. But the rest of these are all elementary schools and they're not enough. They're just like quite literally not enough. And they're never, ever hurt. I don't know where we're going to put this because this is kind of getting a little crowded. Oops. Pop it in there. I don't think so. Close. Maybe that's close enough. Sure. And of course they're thrilled because they're always thrilled. It's like, give me more. Okay, we're going to pop that on for sure. Put a little, actually, this is bigger. That is going to fit there. Yeah, well, that's it. Cool beans. And then we can put that in the back too. So they've got all the proper amenities and the kids can just walk over from, you know, there's pathways back through here. Maybe not enough. Actually, we need a pathway coming up like this. We probably need one from over here too. That'd be better, wouldn't it? Although, I mean, they can walk right there up the sidewalk. It's not really, this one though is a bit of a roundabout. We could add a path. A repathing of things. Just down the end of this, like so. And then straight down there, like so. Well, then that might help. And I suppose we could put a thingy, you know, the thingies, a walkway near here. Sure. It's not like we have a lot of traffic. We have kids crossing here. I don't think it's a problem. It's quiet. People do a lot of walking here. We've got all these offices. We've got a lot of very, you know, high-end residential places that are costing pots of money. But we do have a lot of amenities here. We do try to take care of these people as much as humanly possible. Because I just want that one, you know, super duper posh place that everybody wants to be in. This is the one. Let's do this again, shall we? Pop that up. And yep, they're still, you know, everybody's thrilled. It's like, give us more, 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 more. They always want more. That is, it could have went there, but not with that there. Man, I wish they would let us disconnect these. You know what? At some point, you get enough money. You don't matter anymore. We can start over really easy here. Not a problem. We'll tuck you into the side there like so, and you can go. You know what? If I moved that over a schmidgel, just a wee smidgel, I could put this on this side. Because then I can leave that row back here, right? That's what I want to do. I don't know if it's going to be far enough anyway. It's not. And I don't think, because, all right, can I move this one? What do we have here? That's a taxi depot. Not movable. Wow, we got taxis like all over. That's cool. I can't move that? I can't move that. Oh, here we go. Way down here. Missed it. There we go. That's all. Just want to just tuck you over by a smidgel. A wee smidgels. That now fits. That's cool. And then now this will go. And now I can move it back to as close as I want to there. And then just to make sure nothing's too crowded over here. And now we've got a whole row we can still do more things with. So hopefully this will help. I mean, it doesn't help. And then high school. See, we've got, you know, 52,000 people want to go to school. So that 3,000 of them go to high school and on to 2,000 some here. And then it pops to almost 4,000 for university. I'm not entirely sure how this works. You know, just saying. I could put one here. What is this area here? What do we have here? We kind of like outskirts. That's a major road there. Do I want to put my children on a major road? I don't know. And this one is a very major road. That never went away. Can you see what we're seeing here? Wow. That's just staying too. Okay, I'm sorry, but I think that's a little bit funny. Oh my gosh. Well, it'll be a special thing. The tourists are going to come to see this. You know what? This is going to be our major tourist attraction right here. The flying cars of Ravenswood. We got this, folks. Look at that, baby. Look at that. This just makes me all the happy. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I gotta take a screenshot here because that's cool. Oh my gosh. And it's not going away. So what happened? I had the which one, wherever, you know, the special round building, this parking, this one over here. Apparently if you move this, whatever was parked there just stays forever, because that's been a while. That has been a wee while. And it was good here, but it's a very pretty building, and I wanted to be able to get a better look at it. And things have built up so much, so tall. Like out here, you just see it better. I thought it would be nice next to City Hall and stuff like that. So, oh well, fun times. Excuse me. Now I do still have. What do they want? They want more. They want more shopping. They want industry, but I really want to keep my industry contained into minimal, horrible places. I mean, we could put some back here, which isn't a bad idea because we've got a little road that goes out. So anything that comes from here, we could just have them leaving town immediately. All the big trucks could just like get out, go from there, and be gone with you. I like that plan. So we can put a wee doober. No, we can't till we get road in. Okay, so we're gonna do like this. Sure. We'll start with that. We'll make sure there is a. Actually, we'll go a little bit bigger because the big trucks just look silly trying to go around the small. I mean, they can, but they just look kind of goofy trying to make that. And goofy is a good reason to choose to spend more money. Do something. You got to avoid goofy when you can. And that connects up to there. That's the thing. This could connect to a lot of things. And I wonder if we connected this when the big trucks come across here. Boy, that this was, it was lovely and round, and then I went to change it to a different. I tried changing it to a different road. I made it one way the wrong way, and when I put it back the other way, it got wonky like this, and I just fixed. I am wondering if we could take, the ones, if they would go straight out this way rather than going up around here. Now this is all so big and so wide, it hardly matters. This traffic is moving wonderfully. There's no backup anywhere. So I don't know if I even want to do that. I'm just afraid if something is going from here into the city, it's going to have to go, through some really roundabout ways. So maybe we should, I think we should. Sometimes I just have to take a step back and kind of look at things and see if it feels right or not. And I think in this case it's a good choice. So that's a little odd look. And then I guess if it says it's, I suppose it's okay. But one thing we got to do is get rid of these walkways, because roundabouts are really not very pedestrian. They're not. They hurt people. Okay, I know. Yeah, man, I'm just thinking of some of the walkways I've tried to get around in Scotland sometimes. Like, oh God, you're taking your life in your hands, folks. I'm just saying. I mean, the drivers are okay. It's just, it's so busy. It's so busy. And if you're not, if you weren't born and raised on roundabouts, it's sometimes it's hard to figure out just what's supposed to actually be going on. Like, I don't know where this car wants to be, so. There's a shop I like to go to that I have to cross a really, really, really busy roundabout on a highway to get to. And it's brutal. It's brutal. It's hard. It's really tough trying to cross that darn thing, I'll tell you. Yeah, I found another way that's, I'm not entirely sure I'm supposed to be crossing. The whole right to roam thing is a little foggy in my head. No, I'm very careful, and I'm not somebody who's going to, wreck the environment or do any litter or anything like that, but I'm not entirely sure that someplace to be. Let's put it that way. But I go anyway. It used to be a path there. That's the problem, is there was a public path there for a very long time. I know this. I know this for a fact. So it's kind of hard to tell now if some things have changed though, and I don't really understand the right to roam well enough to be confident that I'm doing something that's actually. And I suppose I could connect this to that. Oh, not with that I can't. Like thusly. Sure. Okay, so we have some more area I can make. Oh, we got all this though here in front. Although, I feel like this is where you put the high-rise office building to hide all the stuff. When ships are going by, you don't want to them seeing your shame. This is not. So what we will do is something like this. Sure. There? Yeah, we will. And then I'll put some, I guess I could, I don't know if I want it here, though, if I want that. Maybe we'll do it. Let's do it. And if things get a little weird back here I don't really know that I care much. See, I need 90 degrees is going to be way over there. So that is not really what I'm going for. So I guess we're just going to have a weird, funky angle. That's all. I can do weird and funky. That's okay. And I suppose we could put another one. I'm just going to plant some trees. All right. So they want more industry and they want a little more office, but mostly they want industry and shopping. Good old shopping. Sure. Well, we'll just go ahead and fill these up. I don't know if that might not work. They may say these are in water. Sometimes it fills up, sometimes it doesn't fill up quite enough. So we'll just see what it says and we can fix it. That should make a wee bit of a dent in things, shouldn't it? I think so. Got a weird little turn around there, but I'm sure they'll survive. They'll be okay. They'll be. I have to. And I like it that the wind is all leaving the city entirely from there. So that's why the industry's down. This is why this happens. Oh, and I just put the little watchtower up here because I thought that's what you would do at the top of this hill. You can't really build roads. It's too low. It's too steep, and I didn't want to dig that hill out. I kind of liked it being just the way it was. And I am going to put some offices over here, and we're just going to go for the great big tall suckers. Fill that baby up. Now they won't, like it over here as much as they might in some cases because of the industry and stuff, but they'll live with it. They'll adjust. I know. And we'll put some parking over here. Here. We'll put it right here. Because these guys will be grateful to have parking here. Oh, everybody's happy about the parking. That's nice. And if they want shopping, let's check and see our special buildings, what we might want in shopping. This is all for, well, EU low density. Oh, that is a pretty one. Okay, EU low density is what we're going to do. Some EU low density business stuff. Where are we going to put it? We got a few houses. We don't have a lot of houses here because we got a lot of farms over here. Big time farming community. Can't be putting in too much shopping. I suppose got some things going on here. We can, yeah, sure. Look at that, a whole row. You know what? We'll do two. We will do two. That, and I will even give them more parking because parking is your. What have I got here? Okay, so now that we've got yeah, this is a thing. So we do have some industry there. We've got a lot of farming over that way. We got something in here. Here, I do need parking here. I'm gonna put parking. I suppose I could just run a little road out here just specifically for parking, couldn't I? I could do that. So I will. Like that. And then we'll put parking back for these buildings here specifically. So you can just park and you take a little stroll around. And of course, we'll be planting trees and flowers along the roundabout and fun things like that. Look, we have a little windy road with little trees growing up. I haven't been there very long, but they'll grow. They will grow. Trees here. Oh, I can. Kinds of them. Ooh. If you hold the right mouse button down while you're doing this, clicking with the left, place them. Because you're going back and forth. You can't, I don't know if you can see it or not, but they will be rotating. You click one and it'll rotate a little bit. So they don't all go in exactly the same. It just makes, less patterns. It makes things a little more natural. It doesn't do it up and down though. You've got to be going from side to side. So you've got to be this way. It's rolling. Just a little bit of a gentle roll. So we've all survived the Christmas part of the holiday. New Year's is coming up. All those New Year's resolutions. Do you do New Year's resolutions? And do you ever keep them? That's the kicker. I think everybody says, I want to try to do more of something this or that or the other year. Does anybody actually do any of them? Look at this muck up. Wow. Okay. Oh, well, a lot of those are parked cars. Okay, not as bad as it looked there for a moment. Although this makes me feel like I need some parking here. But as soon as you put parking on here, then the cars turning in and out stop everything else. So that's no good. So if I'm going to put parking, I'm going to put it off this road. So the trouble happens down here. Or this road seems pretty quiet. We could do that there. That's a lot of cars. I just had a bad moment of holy smuts. But everything's actually moving. Nothing's really backed up. And we do have a lot of crosswalks here, but there are people stopping traffic. That's a thing. But it doesn't look like it's all that terrible. The traffic's fine. It's just the parking on this. A-okay. Want it that close, because if anybody, what's down this road? This is not a dead-end road. Okay, this is heading out of the town, isn't it? Because this is going straight out back here, which is a connection. So we do have cars using a little bit. I've gotten a lot of connections back here, trying to keep traffic to, you know, having lots and lots of options for coming in and out of the place. There is this one over here. And again, there's just a whole lot of parking here. Parking places can really mess up your traffic. Oh, I will try one here and see how that goes. Now, this one is a dead end, so I'm thinking having a parking place on this road would be absolutely fine, because there won't be a lot of traffic coming in and out the other way. Except it's not going to go without destroying something. And then the question becomes, do I care? Although if you know what, if I put one here like this, because we do have some offices back here and they'll be grateful to have the parking. If we do this, and then if we ran a little path this side up to the parking lot, right? And then the people could park there, and then just, you know, they could just walk to this side. So all of these cars could be parking there, and then they could just walk over. I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, I think we're going to do the same, because they got parking there. We're going to do the same. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure that this game is as excitable, or, you know, is good as the first game yet. Yeah, I mean, it's early days, right? It's early days for this game. I don't know that it's as good for people walking. I used to love being able to make these cities where everybody walked everywhere, and it doesn't seem, these guys are not as concerned with that. They're a little more car driven. No pun intended. That was, yeah, no pun intended. So these trucks are coming through here. Now, of course, when they come, they do have to go all the way around to get here. So that's a bit of a pahoo. I could do an off-ramp underground that popped over here someplace. Oh, I forgot a roundabout. Arbitrary roundabout decisions. I just said every intersection. Oh, look at this! Look at the offices. Going, yeah, we've got these waterfront views. Oh man, our customers coming in are going to be like so impressed. And all the people with the best offices, of course, are facing the water, and they get to sit in their own office, having a nice whiskey and soda, and watching our different space missions take off. I like it. I would love that. I would be happy in a place like that. It would be absolutely good with me. All right, so what do we have going on over here? We got some shopping over here. We got all these little mini mall things. All kind of horrible, really, but oh well. High resource costs. Yeah, well, I'm working on that. You'll get over it. Shop till you drop, people. It'll all be better. You know what? We could run these roads down a little further here too, couldn't we? And now these are not highways, though. I can't put those sound barriers, which is really unfortunate. I wish these would go on any road, but I'd have to make that a highway. And as soon as you make things highways, you get into whole other problems. You know, the with electricity and water, you got to run them manually, and it's not worth it. But this does make things noisier. And trees don't seem to have the same effect that they did in the first game, at least not yet. And this is a bit of a yuck. How come? Yes, indeed. We got a lot of people wandering around. That's always the first. So you want them to walk, but then they mess up the traffic. You can't win for losing, right? Because the cars are waiting on people here. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to put lights in either. That seems less good. Sometimes I feel, putting the lights back here so then people can just walk easily, and there'll be breaks where the cars can't get to you. I would love that if I were using roundabouts. I would absolutely. Oh my goodness. Oh, and those San Francisco bridges. Oh, God, I love those things. Just beautiful. They don't work everywhere the way you'd like. You can't use them just everywhere. They are fabulous. They're so. So there is a lot going on there. So where the heck is this stuff going? Like, why is all this going on in here? Because once you get here, it's like nothing. So it's once it gets past that, it's all good. Now, what I could do, if that's, I wonder if that's going to be like a steady sort of thing. They're coming across here and going back into where they live and stuff. It makes me wonder if this has already got 3. This has got the 2. If I did that symmetrical thing, these are what am I looking for? This one. These can make things sometimes a lot better. You're going in this direction. Let's see if that helps. It won't go. It won't go for some reason because of that. I don't know what, like, it would go here fine, but over here at the side, it's bothering that. Yeah, whatever. Well, that's unfortunate because I'll bet you that would have fixed this. You just get an extra lane because this is the busy lane coming in. Going out is they're seem to be dealing with that part okay. But this, it's just this one corner. Once they get past that, they're fine. And sometimes having that extra lane just gets them to shuffle around a little faster in terms of where they want to be, and it work really, really well. Can I just move this over maybe? See if that will wreck anything else. Overlapping items. Those two on the other side. Well, rebuild. Because instead of just having, a single lane on either side, we've got 2 on this side now. So they kind of get into the lanes they want to be in quick. So, they'll stay in the right if they're turning. They'll move into the left if they're going off somewhere else. That alone may fix the whole situation. It is possible. This is moving okay. I mean, it's busy, but it's moving. And that's the only part I can. Busy is cool beans. We're still having to wait on people, and we do have a lot of people here. So maybe this is a place for me to look at building walkways. But again, in the first cities, you could build a walkway off here, even underground and up the other side. And they were really great about using it. These guys are not as inclined to go out of their way at all. Like, it's got to be pretty much direct from where they are to where they want to go. They're not going to walk back, 10 feet here to go around very often. They're pretty focused on going in one direction. So, I don't know if that'll do much good. But I can try that another day. Anyway, I hope you are having a good time. If you got some extra time off work this time of year, I hope you're enjoying it and doing fun and happy things. And like I said, if you're spending it with tons of family and friends, that's great. And if you're sitting home alone with your cat and you're watching all your favorite movies and you get to cook special meals just for you without considering what everybody else wants, and you're having that drink that's just your special one, and you're getting to watch whatever movies you want, or play whatever computer games you want, or read whatever. You know, the thing is, it's whatever you want. Man, those can be some great freaking holidays too. I do like me. I have enjoyed many a happy holiday all by my lonesome. Take care, guys. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're happy and comfortable and warm, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, that it's not too bloody hot and miserable. So take care, everybody. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.